everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XL, right back at you with all of my COD games. The show, we take a look at whatever deck we want to look at, and we have ourselves a good old fun time with it. Today, everybody, marks the beginning of the new format. October 1st ban list is now officially in effect, which means Tenki is at 1, and we're taking a look at the archetype that supposedly would be the most hit by this, and that is Fire Fist, the archetype that Tenki belongs to. So we got ourselves a nice little Fire Fist deck here, combined with a few other things, specifically some Fire Kings and some Fire King support cards, and we're trying to build a board and then just go from there with the Fire Fist, just keep summoning monsters over and over again, disrupt the opponent just a smidge, and then go for the gold. So we got ourselves a nice little deck here, focused on just doing what Fire Fists like to do. And we're going to go into Yugioh Pro and show it off, show you how it works, show you the combos, and all the good stuff. So real quick, the deck list for today's duels, and then we'll get right into the action. For our main deck today, we're running one copy of Fire King High Avatar Garnix. We have 2 copies of Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Banda. We got 3 copies of Brotherhood Fire Fist Dragon. We have 2 copies of Fire King Avatar Alvata. 1 Brotherhood Fire Fist Buffalo. We have 1 Brotherhood the Fire Fist Bear. We have 3 Elephant. We have 2 Brotherhood the Fire Fist Rooster. 1 Volcanic Counter for Spicy Tex. We have 3 copies of Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Raven. 2 copies of Red Resonator. And Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Eland. We have 3 copies of the Onslaught of the Fire Kings. 1 Foolish Burial. 1 Monster Born. 1 Call by the Grave. 3 Fire Formation Tenzu. 1 Fire Formation Gyoko. 1 Fire Formation Ingen. 1 Fire Formation Yoko. 1 Fire Formation Tenki. 2 copies of Fire Formation Dome, and Fire Fortress atop Liang Peak, as well as 2 copies of Ultimate Fire Formation Sito. For our extra deck, we have 1 Salomon Great Almirage, 1 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Peacock, 1 Tri-Brigade Fergie the Baron Blossom, 2 copies Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Eagle, 1 Appaloosa, 1 Tri-Brigade Shiraig, 1 copy of Underworld Goddess of the Closed World, 1 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Cardinal, 1 Boguska, 2 copies of Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Tiger King, 1 AA Zeus, 1 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Horse Prince, and Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Swan. Now, as for the side deck, we will talk about that a little bit. Right now, we have this deck set as kind of a go first or go second thing, preferring to go first. But there are other things you can do. If you want to go all first, you know, you got yourselves things like Solemn Strike, or you can go for Impermanence. Just more negations, and you'll be able to go first a little bit better. If you want to go full-on go second with this deck, you'll want to run things like Lightning Storm, Harpy's Feather Duster for clearing out boards, the Tri-Brigade Engine to make Shiraig a little bit easier, things like that. You also have Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Coyote, which is essentially Cyber Dragon, if you have a Fire Formation Spell Trap. There are options here. There's options. You also have another Panda if you feel like you need another Panda. I was originally running Rekindling, but I don't have as many of the Fire Fist monsters that have 200 defense. There are more. So if you want to dick around with Rekindling, that's also a fun option for link building and such and such. But in any case, let's go ahead now. We've shown off the deck. Let's show off the deck in action in some duels on good old Yugioh Pro. Let's get right a-going. Alrighty, our first opponents. We kind of want to go first with this deck. You can go second as well. So, we'll see how it goes. You know, we'll let our opponent pick. We're going second. Not ideal. But I've top decked into both my Ritual Monster and the Ritual Spell, which is phenomenal. I like that a lot. We have ourselves our Monster Negator. And I have Dragon, too. And I've got a Panda. So, even though I had to deal with back row, I'm okay with this hand. I'm not okay with the implications of Card of Demise. That implies it's one of them troll decks. One of them trolly-woly decks. Alrighty, so what do we have? Oh, about Paleofrogs, I presume. Alright, let me think about this. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start with Fire Fist Dragon. If you activate a Fire Formation Spell Trap, you can set the trap from your deck. It's very nice. And we're going to go ahead and activate Donmei. This is our Ritual Fish. It's a Ritual card. It's a continuous spell and the Ritual spell. It's very interesting. So now I get to do a Ritual Summon. Presuming he doesn't do... Actually, he can't use Dynamiscus because he has no discard. He has nothing to discard with. So we're just going to go use Rooster. and Elephant, and summon this out. Land. And now we've got Dragon. He's going to get me in my trap. And Panda, if you activate a Fire Formation spell, you can summon Panda, and then summon a Fire Fist from the grave like Rooster. And Rooster, when he's special summoned by a Fire Fist, searches a monster. It's a nice little packet there. I mean, oh wait, hold on. Oh, because this was set last, so then that doesn't activate. Okay, that's unfortunate, but let's see. Set a face of Fire Fist, set a Fire Fist. Okay. This'll work. Let's activate Rooster's effect. Ditch Dawn May. We don't need it anymore. And I can set a new spell trap. Let's go ahead and get Yugioh, because that'll freeze the face down card. And now that Dawn May has gone to the grave, I can revive my Elephant. It's pretty nice. You get this nice little package. Even without Tenki, Fire Fist could do stuff. The only thing you need to really worry about is the fact that Panda locks you into Fire Fist monsters. Which is annoying, but not usually an issue. So let's go ahead and use Yugioh. Let's hit this card. I don't trust it. Yeah, so now that this card has been hit by Yugioh, he can't use it so long as Yugioh is on the field. Let's go ahead and... yeah, let's use Elephant's effect. Recover Dawn May just because. I can recover it and add my other Panda. I can't summon it this turn, but, you know, I got stuff. I got things. Let's see here. Discard a monster, set a Fire Foundation. Yes. Let's ditch the Panda. Keep going. Let's go ahead. I already have Sinto. Let's get Tenki. See, you don't need Tenki at 3. You can still get Tenki. And I'm going to leave Tenki there for now. I don't need to use Tenki just yet. Actually, no, I do. I do, because this is even better. I'm going to use Tenki's effect. I'm going to search a monster. I'm going to search Raven. I'm going to need this next turn. Here's what we're going to go ahead and do. Summon out Eagle using, doesn't really matter, Rooster and Elephant. Summon Eagle. Eagle's effect, once per turn, I can bounce Fire Formation from field or grave in order to ditch a monster to the grave. And we want to send Buffalo. Buffalo, meanwhile, I can revive from the grave by getting rid of Fire Fist and or Fire Formation cards, but because I have Eagle, I don't have to use any of that stuff. I can just be like, hey, here's a Buffalo. And I kind of wish I had, I kind of wish I had Bear right now, because he can blow stuff up. Let's see, target Fire Formations, target 2 cards, opponent's graveyard, and or face up on the field. Okay. So that won't do nothing for me. So let's go ahead for battle phase. I'm pretty sure this is Paleofrog. I'm 99.9% sure. Yeah, that's Dupe'Frog. Now he's going to get to do a thing, but I can just ditch... well, I can't negate the Dupe'Frog, but I can negate other things. Monster effect, send a Fire Fist, Fire Formation card. Yep. Yeah, I can't negate that one. But I can just attack him. That he can't... I don't... well, he might be able to stop that. I have no idea what he's playing. He can't play this, though. So I'm going to guess this is the right thing that I hit. I hit the thing that he really needed to not be hit. So we're going to do a nice bit of damage. I feel like he's planning something, though. So I'm going to save Panda for last. In case he's got, like, something to revive Dupe'Frog or some such. Just in case. We will not do that. So we should be pretty set right here. I mean, he's not quite dead. I wish I had... if only I had Gaga Cowboy. I could have Gaga Cowboyed for game. But such is not to be the case. Not today. And again, I could make other things. I could make Peacock, who can steal opponents' monsters and do other things. I could make Tiger King, but I don't really need to do that. So I'm just going to end my turn for now. Should be set. Depending, of course, on what this guy is playing. I mean, I've got Spell Trap Negator. I've got Monster Effect Negator. I should be okay. He can't even use this card, whatever it is. So I really only need to worry about these 2 cards. Alright. And I'm going to apply the effect of Mystery. Eagle's really good for this deck. He really just says, hey, you don't have to pay the cost for your annoying stuff. Yeah, he could just bring that back. I still had to do it, but hopefully he doesn't have discard for it. Because he can't okay, he does. Alright, so he will be able to summon out the Toad. Luckily, I have monsters that can beat over the Toad, so I'm not too worried. I mean, I'm a little worried, but I'm not, like, worried. You know what I mean? 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 Y'all know what I mean. He'll have one totally awesome and a dupe frog. I can get over that just fine. That is not an issue. Normally, this guy's an issue. In this case, he's not an issue at all. Pardon? When did that get there? Oh, right. He discarded... Oh, right. El the Lich of the Golden Lord. Interesting. I'm surprised he didn't get rid of the card that was, you know, affected. Huh. Alrighty, so I am going to take... I'm going to lose a land and somebody else. Which is unfortunate, but I'm still okay. Who are you going to go after? Are you going to go after Eagle? Understandable. Understandable. Okay. Not a big issue. Although I wish I had another monster effect to negate right now. Oh, hey, field spell. The field spell's nice if you can start out. Like, if you open up with a field spell, it's, like, amazing. You just don't really need to focus too much on it. Because basically, every time you summon a Fire Fist, you get a counter. You can use those counters for various things. Like, if you detach 2, you basically turn your monsters into Armades. Your opponent can't do anything when you attack. If you got 6, you can add a Beast Warrior. If you got 10, you can summon a Beast Warrior from deck or extra deck. It's pretty nice. Alrighty, so he's got the Doopy Poopy. That's what this is called. And let me think about this. I could go for... I can go for a lot of things. I gotta go for a Subway sandwich right now, even though I had one the other day. I don't need another. Let's go ahead and activate the Fire Formation field spell. See if he negates it or not. I doubt he will, but you never know. Alrighty. And since we activated our trap, or our field spell, I will be able to get a thing. And he will negate with the Toad. This is good. And I can avoid destruction. Send a face-up Fire Formation spell trap. Yeah. I'll just get rid of the field spell. I don't need it right now. So I will be negated, but I get to keep my dude. And that's a good thing. How many frogs does he have in the grave? 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Fascinating. And he's got something else. Not sure what. I guess it's this set card here. Because obviously you still can't play this card. Let me think about it. There's a lot of things we can do here. It's just a matter of what is going to help us the most. Because I need to hit this guy for damage. What would do the most damage? Ooh, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I got a game right here. I don't have to do anything to this board. So what we're going to do is the following. We're going to summon out Raven. When this guy's sent from field to grave, you can set a Fire Formation spell directly from your deck. So we're going to go ahead and make another Link monster. We're going to make Eagle numero dos. And then Raven is going to set our fusion spell. We're going to get Ingen. Ah, you have Dynamiscus, I see. I figured as much. Sadly for you, it ain't going to do you any good. Nope. I say nope to you. So let's go ahead. Where is Ingen? There you are. Get our fusion spell. Before we do that, however, we do need to activate Tenki. I don't think I actually need to activate that, but I'm going to activate it anyway. And we'll go ahead and get our sales. Doesn't really matter. Add our Vata. Just because. He's a Beast Warrior. I can use him for the fusion summon. So what we're going to go ahead and do, bring back Buffalo. Again, applying the effect of Eagle. Ojama. And I will get over him without even having to hit him. So we'll go ahead for Ingen. Do the fusion summon. Go for Swan. We're going to go ahead and use Arvata. And use Panda. In case for whatever weird reason this doesn't work, it shouldn't. So we got Swan. We'll do 200 damage times the number of fire formation cards. So that's 600 damage for game. So a nice showing of the Fire Fist. We got to show off some of the combos we can do. You know, we summoned most everything we wanted to summon. I mean, I didn't summon an Exceed, but we didn't need them. We had Swan. We had Eagle. We had our Birds of Prey. An Eagle is a bird of prey. A Swan is not, but you get the idea. So there's good for first duel. Let's go ahead for duel number 2 and show off some more Fire Fist goodness. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. Alrighty, let's get ahead in the game. What do we have here? Let me think about that one. Alright, let's go ahead and start with Raven. He's one of our better start 'em up plays. We're going to go ahead and make Al Mirage. We're going to make Al Mirage. That's going to go ahead and activate Raven and get us more stuff. Get ourselves set up. Let's get... there's a lot of things I could do. I go for another Raven. Okay. Let me think about that. Yeah, let's get Tenzu. We'll get Tenzu set up. And then we'll go ahead and activate Tenki. And so many Firefish from the head. Yes. So let's go ahead and get our dragon. We should be able to get some nice stuff set up. Maybe not perfect, but pretty damn close. So we're going to go ahead and use Bunda. Since we activated our fire formation, go ahead, Yugioh. And then summon a dude from the GY. Acha. And I really wish I could summon again. Ooh, that would be nice. Oh wait, I can still do that. I can still do this. It won't be perfect, but it will still be serviceable. So let's go ahead and summon out Dragon. Walk the Dragon. And go for Eagle. See? Nice simple combos, and they work pretty good. We'll summon out Eagle. Raven, again, not a once per turn. That's the best thing about Raven. He is not a once per turn effect. You just keep doing them over and over and over again. So let's go ahead and get the field spell just to have that set up. Activate the field spell. And that will allow me to get my Negator. Really wish I had Elephant right now. Then I could search out my Ritual monster. But this will work too. So we'll go ahead and activate Eagle. Bouncing the Tenki. I'd like to reuse this since I only have one of it. And I can send the Buffalo, whom I can then summon forth from the dead. That's right. And should I make Baguska? I can't actually make Baguska because I have activated Panda. So I could make, let's see, I could make Tiger King, but I feel like that'd be a waste. So let's end our turn. We've got a nice slow setup. You know, I got Spell Trap Negation. I've got Buffalo set up. Add an Unchained card. This cassette card is destroyed. Alright, well, I really don't want him to just willy-nilly search stuff. If I can help it. Granted, he probably already has stuff, but such is life. And since I activated a Fire Formation Spell Trap, I can just set another one. And yeah, let's go ahead for Panda. Chain Block. Chain Block, Chain Cock, the works. Summon more Fire Fist? Sure. I love summoning Fire Fists. And we'll get another Sinto for next turn. Of course, we only have 2 Sinto, so once we run out of it, things get a little dicey. I mean, I have recovery for these, obviously, with Eagle. But, you know. You know? You know. Okay, so this guy's got a bunch of set cards. Ah, he did have a monster, though. And he's going to attack into my monster so that his monster dies, and then he can, like, yeah, I can't do anything about that. So, yeah, basically, he gets to draw a card, and then he gets to summon another Unchained dude. Which means he'll summon Blue Wolfman. He'll summon Blue Wolf, and then Blue Wolf can use itself. Or conversely, okay, that actually makes more sense, because then he can pop a card. And the thing about the Unchained spell traps is you pop them, then they do stuff. Unchained Soul. Summon Unchained from the dick. Don't summon it from your deck. Summon it from your dick. Alrighty, so there's Blue Boy. And this is the dude that lets him link off with my things, so now he's going to do exactly that. Which is not necessarily good for me. But I think I'll have enough recovery out of this. I mean, yeah, he's going to go for Unchained Big Boy. Which is not necessarily good for me. But the fact that I have Tenki is probably going to be the thing that saves my butt. So yeah, he'll have the Unchained Abomination, and that's not a good thing. That's a 3k beat stick, which I can only do so much about. We'll see. I popped my Sinto. I needed that. Alright. This guy knows what he's doing. I'll give him that much. He knows what he's up to. Pop, 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 pop. That's what he's up to. And then what does this do? Target Unchained card, set it. Alright. What does this one do? If you link a link, do target a card, destroy it. Just keep popping stuff, my dude. Just keep popping your pups. Gotta have my pops. I'm not too worried. I think we're still okay. The only thing I worry about is if he makes another link, which I think he's going to do, or maybe not. But he is going to get to pop another card. I'm hoping he does not hit Buffalo. That's the one I kind of need to live. Okay, so he's going to hit my field spell, which... That's rather obnoxious, but it doesn't work because of Brotherhood Raven. He protects your spell traps from destruction. I didn't mention it because I very rarely have to use it. Alrighty, Arvada's pretty good. You know what's even better is having Underworld Goddess and being able to link off my opponent's things. But let me think real quick. Do I want to do that right now? Yeah, I do. Hacha. Oh, I gotta use more stuff, that's right. How much stuff do I need to use? Everything? That's so annoying. He's link 4. I should be able to just use him. Oh, well. Gotcha. There, I went. I went. You wanted me to go, and I did. Alrighty. So now we're gonna go ahead and negate all the face-up cards of the monster variety. And we'll go ahead and get... Where is it? Let's get Ingen. I can pop his... Well, his monsters I don't want to pop. I want to pop the Supply Squad more than anything. Let me think about this. I still have a normal summon. I really wish I had... Okay, no, this will work. Activate Tenki. That'll search me a monster. I don't really... Let's see. Summon a Fire Fist from the hand. Add a monster. Elephant's not a bad idea. It's not a great one either, I suppose. Actually, no. Yes. Elephant. Gonna go for Elephant the Elephant. I normal summon this dude. His special ability is that when he's summoned, I can ditch one of my spell traps. I'll ditch the Tenki. And that'll get me another summon. What you got? I do need to hurry, though. I'm running a little low on the time here. Impermanence. Unfortunate, but I still have my double normal summon, so it doesn't really matter too much. I can still do as I want to do. No. Summon out Mr. Raven. Hacha. And then Raven goes off. I'm going to get Gyoko. That way I can deal with this thing. Be like, hey, no, you don't get to do that anymore. What? Alright, impermanence. I forgot which zone that was in. Now I am the dumb. Alright, that's okay, I think. And I don't have another normal summon, and I only have, let's see, till the end of the damage step. Let's go ahead and prevent effects during a battle. Why not? Let's go ahead for battle phase before we run out of time. We'll attack into Sarama. We'll attack into Rakia. None of their effects are going to go off, and that's a good thing. And we'll attack for 3,000. And we're back in the game, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I'd remembered Yugioh, but other than that, we are good and solid. I mean, he's top decking at this point. So, yeah, he's gonna go ahead and rage quit. Okay, understandable. So, a nice back and forth with the Unchained player. He did seem to know what he was doing. It's just that I was able to out his things, because that's why Underworld Goddess is good. Underworld Goddess, the unappreciated boss monster of Fire Fist. So, let's go ahead for duel number 3, and see if we can just keep up what we're keeping up. Alrighty, third and final opponent. We've shown out pretty much everything the deck can do. I just want to do one more time and have a nice, even sort of thing. So we'll let our opponent pick. They're going first, but we have our going second option, which is good, because the rest of the hand's a little iffy. I mean, I've got Panda, which is nice if I can draw any of my fire formations. I've got a Rutha. I've got a Raven. So what I can do is summon a Raven, go for Eagle, get 2 fire formations, go for Panda. Panda's going to revive a Raven, do this and that and that and this. You know, I haven't even summoned Peacock. That is something I haven't done yet. So we'll see. What does this guy do? Ojamas. The true final boss monster. Ojamas. I can see Ojama Lime in the corner. His face is covered up. Poor guy. Poor guy. See, of all the Ojamas, like, he's the only one whose face is really being covered up. But maybe a little bit of gray Ojama is being covered up. And red, he is now. But, yeah, this guy's playing straight up Ojamas. Masquerena. Discard a card, get back in Ojama. Alrighty. What are you up to? He's up to something. I think he's just setting himself for Nightmare Unicorn. That's definitely where this is. Okay, so we drew into Tenki. That's good. Let's go ahead and start off with, like I said, Onslaught of the Fire Kings. I could just make the Fire King, actually. That is just as good a thing, isn't it? I mean, that baits out his stuff. That is true. Not Manhunt. Trap Trick. Necro. Ooh, I see. I see, so that's what you're up to. Elephant will work just as well. Yeah, let's go for Garnix. I summon forth my giant chicken. And he can make Ojama Knight, and that's about it, right? Yeah. So, let's go ahead and enter into the battle phase to bait out the Masquerena. To the Masquerena. I'm shaking the camera terribly doing that. I'll stop. Sorry about that. I thought I was being funny, but I was being wrong. Alright, so we'll go for Masquerena. Make the unicorn like we figured he would. I figured I would bait him out. And I was right, too, so hopefully I get to continue the main phase. Yep, good. Okay, so let's go ahead and activate our Tenki. See, the one thing he has is... Let me look at that graveyard. Does he have... He doesn't have green, so the most he can make is Ojama Knight. Which, admittedly, is a nasty dude in this particular random situation where he has country, and I got nothing at the moment. But that's about all he's got. He'll be able to lock 2 zones, and that's about it. And luckily, my zones don't matter too much. Not too much. Yep, Ojama Knight. And he can't attack this turn. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and add our Elephant. And this is going to go ahead and... Okay. Not yet. We're going to normal summon our Elephant. Activating his special ability. I'm going to ditch the Tenki. That's going to let me summon out Raven. I could have also summoned Rooster, but this will work just as well. This will work just fine. Summon out our Eagle. Go for Raven. Go ahead and get... do I want Yugioh just to pop his Ojama? Yeah. Go ahead and get Yugioh. So we're going to go ahead and activate Yugioh. I'm going to destroy a face-up card of my opponent's, being Ojama. I could also have gotten rid of the country. Actually, that probably would have been a better idea. Okay, that's fine, though. So now that we've activated our Fire Fist card, we're going to go ahead, go for Panda. And then we're going to summon out our Raven from the graveyard. And this will work just fine. We're going to go ahead and make Peacock. Let me double check. Points of Fire Fist, blah, blah. When this card declares an attack, ditch fire formation, target a monster opponent controls, place that, blah, blah, blah. Cannot declare an attack this turn. Okay, that'll work. So we're going to go ahead and steal his monster with Peacock. Basically, when Peacock attacks, I can take a monster of my opponent's and put it in a zone that Peacock, points to. And I'm also going to be able to get a card. Let me think. I'm gonna get... That's a hard one at this point. Yugioh doesn't do anything. Dome doesn't do anything. I'm gonna get Ingen in the chance that I will need Swan again. So let's go ahead and... Hold on one second. I almost forgot to get back my Tenki. I gotta get back my Tenki for later. And we'll go ahead and ditch Buffalo. And I'll go ahead and bring back Buffalo, even though I don't need him right now. I just want to make sure he doesn't go here. That would be bad. So let's go ahead and attack into this Unicorn. I'm going to use Peacock's effect. I don't need to ditch any cards, so I'm just going to go ahead and steal his monster. And my opponent surrenders. Understandable. So, yeah, basically what was going to happen is this can't attack, but everything else can. So I was going to do 18, even if this doesn't get to attack, I get to do a fair number of damage, link some of these cards off to make my Underworld Goddess so he can't revive stuff, and next turn go for Ingen, go for Swan, and pretty much destroy this guy. So, nice to see Ojamas. When they get started and they can lock out enough zones, Ojamas can be very annoying, of course. But I was able to go just a little bit faster than Ojama. So, there's the third duel. We were able to do what we wanted to do. I got to show off the Peacock. I get to say Peacock a few times. So, let's go for the end screen. Alrighty, Fire Fist post-October ban list. We got 3 wins, I mean, they weren't the greatest of opponents or anything, but they were okay opponents. I don't want to insult my opponents. My opponents, they played just fine. We didn't go up against anything meta, is what I meant to say. This deck probably won't stand up against the meta in any way, but it goes to show you that Fire Fist are not dead. Fire Fist can still do the things they like to do. It's a little harder with Tenki at 1, but they can still do stuff. So, I hope you guys at home enjoyed this deck. If you did, hit the like button. Consider subscribing, because we're still trying to get to 500 by the end of the year. That's still the goal, even though we're dropping a little bit in all the stats, but don't worry about that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Next time we're looking at Infernity, because I think with Nessie at 2, Infernity is going to be just a little bit stronger. So, hoping to see you guys again then. Your boy Memphis is signing out for now. Take care.